Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilleys Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Jackson and I are out here doing one cast today. It's about 2 o'clock on Monday afternoon, November 7th, I believe. I'm pretty sure, yeah. And we boated up here just below the Narrows. Typically, well, I've been up here fishing just a little bit. I tried all three things I put on, and the first cast on each of the first two, I caught fish, and not so much after that. The first thing I tried was a black number 14 zebra midge with a gold head, 6-pound line, 6X line, about 3 feet deep. And the other one was a chartreuse megaworm. I think they fished that yesterday, and I caught a fish on it. And I tried throwing a jig and didn't get anything on that one. But I'm gonna, kind of lost my chop here just the last couple of minutes. I'm below the Narrows on the flat, and I'm going to move out a little bit towards the channel. I'm in about 4 to 5 foot of water. I want to move up in a little bit shallower water. Try to get back in that chop. I've got a little current. They ran water this morning, and I think it's kind of residual from that. Plus, up here in the Narrows, you usually get a chop. I'm going to go ahead and set the spot lock. And I'm going to set my float just a little bit deeper. I'm probably in about 5 to 6 foot of water now. It was cloudy for most of the morning, and then the sun came out here about an hour ago. So I'm going to fish at about 4.5 feet deep. I've lost my chop again. The zebra midge, it's a little bit less forgiving, or more forgiving, I should say. With the chop on the water, I'd rather have the chop, but with the zebra midge, they'll hit a zebra midge pretty good with no chop. Turn that a little bit so you can see it. Well, so you can see the float go under. The rod, the fish was pulling on my rod before I even looked up. It's just a stalker rainbow, but I'll take it. Come on, buddy. I'll get you off. I just barely got him. It's right in his bone. There we go. Right in the jawbone. Fish on the first cast. Sorry, I've got a little sore throat and a cough today. I think my grandkids gave it to me. Marcia and I had a really good visit out with Caleb and Maggie and their family out in Beverly, Massachusetts, just north of Boston. We were out there for a week. Oh, I missed him. Got back Friday last week, so I'm catching up on my sleep. It's nothing like sleeping in your own bed. We took the kids to the beach several times. It was actually very warm up there. Of course, the girls wanted to get in, but we didn't let them do that. They played in the sand. And then we went up to Camden, Maine. Spent one night up there. Went to Rockport. Really pretty area up there. The really weird thing about the leaves, it was kind of past their, what I would call prime colors, but there was still a lot of green, a lot of trees that were green and had not lost their leaves yet. We come back here and there are no leaves in the trees at all. It has been warm up there, just like down here. A lot of their flowers are still out. They're taking it a lot more aggressive today. They're not monkeying around. A little better fish. I'll get you off. Nice fat rainbow, about 15 inches or so. He just won't quit. There, come on. Yeah, the fly came out. Okay, I'll put you back in. Nice rainbow. Yeah, he's fine. Well, that's cool. I got my chop back. The wind can't decide which way it wants to blow. It's kind of out of the southwest, I thought. Now it's out of the north. There are not many boats out today. I think saw maybe 4 coming up. These November and December weekdays especially, you pretty much got the lake to yourself coming out. So when I throw out, I want to throw out kind of in a different place every time and get a little different drift line. I don't want to throw it out in the same place. So I threw it pretty far out there the first time. And kind of the second time, third time I came in close. The zebra midge, you don't have to give it any action, but you can if you want. Especially if there's a chop on the water, you don't have to. Kind of like a jig. One more cast and then I'll try that worm. I threw it out there a little bit further this time. Try it one more time and a little bit further out this time. Put a big mend in it. So I'm not dragging the float. Oh, I think I just had a bite just before I mended. A little bit more current out there. Closer you get to the channel, the quicker the current. Okay. Let's try the mega worm. I'm gonna leave it about 4 foot. Try it. No, I'm gonna get a little deeper. I prefer to use the bag worm a little closer to the bottom, if not on the bottom. So about 5 foot. Oh, I think it just had a bite. Not sure about that. Turn it sideways where you can see a lot of the drift. That was a fish. That was my worm look. Fine. The wind's starting to turn my boat a little bit. I'm seeing my float move, but they're not being really aggressive with the worm. I see it dragging the bottom, but then I see it. I can see it doing a little dance. Okay, let's try going out toward the channel a little bit more. I'm also going to drift with the current, so move the camera. That wind is coming right out of the west now. It's pushing me straight across the lake. I guess this is just a one fish fly today. One more try. Zebra midge, I need to put it. I need to put it back on. I just had another bite. The mega worm might not catch numbers, but there have been a lot of big fish caught on the mega worm this year, especially this fall. That 30 some odd inch brown that, no, I can't remember his name. Local guy caught here last week, I think, when I was gone. Bob. That was a bite. He just barely touched it. Touch it again. Phooey. If you guys are in town, if you're local, or if you're coming to town between now and the 1st of December, our food pantry, Christian Action Ministries, CAM, we have a Festival of Trees event at the Landing, Branson Landing. This is our 6th year. We have a bunch of decorated trees that you can just go look at. They're really beautiful, or you can buy one. And they've also got a ton of Christmas decorations, wreaths, and all kinds of stuff. And they're all handmade by volunteers here in town. And it has become quite the deal. Okay, we're gonna put I gotta catch another fish or two. And we've moved out in some pretty deep water. Well, there's a nice rainbow, and his nose was, oh, that's why I wouldn't catch nothing. His nose was right on the bottom. My worm had flipped on itself. Yeah, well, I guess. Ouch. Go ahead and do what I said I was going to do. I'm not going to throw the jig. Okay. Here comes the boat. I don't miss too many on the zebra. Might be on the bottom. I don't think so. It's like 8 foot deep here. What is going on? It's got to be on the bottom. Let me back out a little bit. I see that they're still catching some decent browns up below the dam. That'll probably continue through most of the month of November, although the numbers will start to drop off. There'll still be browns up in that area until up into December. Then we'll start to see our rainbows. They're already starting to turn. They're spawning colors. And then we'll have rainbows spawning in December, January, and probably in February. And then we'll have some spring spawners in April and May. Boy, he just barely touched that. Okay, get down. We'll fish this tree that's laid down, then I'm gonna call it quits. Oh. You yanked that one under. Might be a little bit too deep to fish that close, but we'll see. Well, I was hoping to get out before the sun came out and fish that time of day, or this morning when we didn't have any sun. Might have done a little better. I'm going to go to the end of this drift. All right. Appreciate you guys watching. Want to thank Blake for picking up the slack while I was gone. It's a tough job having to come out here and fish, but he did an awesome job for us. So thanks. We'll see you tomorrow. That's a really good reason why you're getting bites and no hookups. Check your hook. I did that on the last fish. So I was getting bites, but that's all they were, bites.